should have been here 20 minutes ago.
Reba, how do you expect me to sketch you for my art class when you keep walking around? Now hold still. Ooh, sultry. Yeah. Very romance novel. I'm gonna draw Fabio standing behind you.
Barbara Jean, that can wait. Did Van say how serious his injury is?
He just said it was his back and the team was sending him home.
Ooh, perfect. Say home again.
Home. Barbara Jean, go home!
Okay, look, you guys. I don't have very much time. Van's on his way in. But listen, I have to warn you. Do not make fun of his injury.
Why? What is it?
He broke his butt. Well, he actually fractured his tailbone, but let's face it, he broke his butt.
Guys, that is not funny.
I know, no.
Come on, Reba. It's just that we're relieved that it's not serious.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, everybody.
So it was your back, huh?
Yeah, the back. The back-ish.
Hey, buddy, why don't you come on and take a seat?
No, thanks. I'll just stand.
Oh, honey, don't be silly. You have to get off your feet.
Seriously, Van? Pull up a donut?
All right, you know what? This is not funny.
No,
Sorry.
absolutely not.
You're right.
Sorry about that.
It has a leak.
Van, don't be embarrassed about your butt ring. When I was on the high school volleyball team, I took a ball right to the eye, just whammo, you know? And for the rest of the season, I had to wear these huge bug-eyed goggles that everyone made fun of. It would have been nice if someone had mentioned I only had to wear them during games.
Cheyenne, I want to go back to Denver.
Okay, no, wait. Van's hurt. And in this very tough time, he deserves to be treated with dignity and respect.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. H. Now, if y'all had enough fun, I'm going to go upstairs and get some rest.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
Planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Where do you think that doctor is?
I don't know, but he better clear me to play soon. The team needs me.
Well, don't you have that second stringy guy?
Steve Worley? Worley don't do what Van do.
Sorry about the wait, folks.
No problem. So, what's up, Doc? I bet you hear that a lot.
Not since the last time you were here.
Hey, you know, I don't know if it's from the massive dose of x-rays you shot through me, but my tailbone feels terrific.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all that, Van. The tailbone looks fine, but there's something else I needed to get a good look at.
Whoa. I don't know if we need to be showing my mother-in-law my onion.
It's not your onion, it's this.
Wow, you can't show that!
That's your spine. Have you ever heard of spinal stenosis? It's a narrowing of the spinal canal. Has anyone ever mentioned this to you before?
My spine is getting narrow? Is that why my pants have been feeling looser?
No. Stenosis is a fairly common condition. Most people that have it never even know it.
So you're saying it's not a problem?
Usually there's no problem leading a normal, active life. There is a problem, however, if you're in a contact sport, like football.
What do you mean?
Well, no team will take the risk. A player could become paralyzed because of this. They'd be liable. If they had known about this, there's no way they would have put you on the team.
Well, then don't tell him.
I have to tell them. They sent you here, Van.
Van? Who's Van? My name's Worley. Steve Worley. Now, ladies, if you'll come with me, Mrs. Worley, Mother Worley.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys, how was the drive?
Oh, we went by the park and saw these little tiny kids playing football. And I thought, children, stop. Don't fall in love with this sport. Your dreams are just gonna get ripped to shreds like a bunny in a wood chipper.
Actually, you didn't really think it. You kind of yelled it.
Good. The truth should be yelled. Maybe that's what I'll do with my life now. I'll just wander around and yell the truth. But maybe not at little kids, because they start to cry.
Man, look on the bright side. The doctor said this wouldn't affect your daily life. You can still do all the things that a regular person can do.
Mrs. H, I don't want to be a regular person.
Actually, Dad, I hate to bring this up, but I was hoping I could ask you some financial questions. We got to figure out what we're gonna do money-wise now that Van's not gonna be working.
Well, I can help. When your dad was fiddling around with that silly golf career, I got quite good at stretching a buck.
First of all, winning the Presto Dry Cleaner Invitational wasn't fiddling around. Okay, and Van is still under contract. He gets paid for the rest of the year.
Really?
Yeah, so stop worrying, you two.
Yeah, that's right. Stop worrying. Everything is just gonna be hunky-dory.
Come on, Barbara Jean. Let's see if we can find somebody else for you to cheer up.
Okay, look, Van, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy to pick up your prescriptions for those anti-inflammatories and those painkillers. Oh, and that topical cream for your bottom.
Thank you!
So how's it going there, buddy?
Oh, never felt better. Just sitting here trying to decide what kind of cigarettes I'm gonna start smoking.
Look, Van, this is a tough situation, and I'm not going to pretend like it isn't. But it's a mother-in-law's job to point out the good in every situation.
Oh, I thought it was a mother-in-law's job to make butt jokes about her son-in-law.
We wear many hats. Okay, here's the good. You've had a great career, you've got a wonderful family, and now you get to find something new and exciting to do with the rest of your life.
But football was all I had.
That's what you think today. You'll find something. God never closes a door without opening another one.
Lucky strikes.
What?
Yeah, that's the kind of cigarettes I'm gonna start smoking. Lucky strikes. The irony will just be magnificent.
No. Look, you'll get your buyout from the team, and that'll give you some extra time to figure things out.
I wasn't gonna say this in front of Cheyenne, but there's not gonna be a buyout. You heard the doctor. This was a pre-existing condition.
So?
So I talked to my agent, and that means the team doesn't owe me anything.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So much for being hunky-dory. No football, no money, no life. I'll have to look forward to now is a lifetime of topical creams. For my bottom!
You know who I blame for Van not getting paid? The lawyers. Yeah, they run everything. And they're in bed with the doctors. Now, the people who should be running things, the dentists, nobody comes to.
But aren't the dentists in bed with the dental hygienist?
So no settlement, no job. Great, my life is turning out perfectly. Pretty soon, I will have achieved my dream of being the prettiest girl in the homeless shelter.
Come on, sweetie, you put some money away, and we'll do whatever we can to help out until Van figures out what he's going to do next.
Well, that's just it. What is Van gonna do now?
Ta-da!
Oh, good Lord. He's become a pimp.
Y'all wondering what I'm doing in a rich guy's coat? Well, I'll tell you. I'm a rich guy.
What are you talking about?
Talking about being rich, baby. The team gave me the settlement.
Whoa, hold on a second. I thought they were off the hook because it was a pre-existing condition.
That's what their lawyer was saying, but my agent said they didn't find it when I had my first physical. And then it got kind of dull, and I dozed off. All I know is when I woke up, I was rich.
I gotta sit down.
So I don't have to pretend that it's all going to work out because it actually is going to work out?
Yes. And Mrs. H, your support through this was huge. You were my rock. Come here. I also like to publicly apologize to God for calling him fat, mean, and stupid.
How much did you get?
Guess.
Van.
Wrong. 100 grand.
Van, don't joke.
I'm not. I got $100,000 minus the coat.
Whoa, 100 grand?
Well, minus the coat.
Van, don't take it off. I have to draw you.
Mrs. H, you were right. God does not close one door without opening another. And sometimes behind that other door is a guy holding a check with a 1 and 4 zeros on it.
1 and 4 zeros is 10,000.
5. 1 and 5 zeros.
Rich! I've gone from like homeless to rich in like 2 seconds. Rich is way better.
I know. I can finally get that boat I've always wanted.
You never wanted a boat.
I know. I can finally want a boat.
You guys should travel. See the world.
Knock it off. He didn't pick that money off a tree out front. It's to replace his salary. This money should be invested.
I'm with Mrs. H. Investing is the way to go. I just need to decide if I want to invest in baseball cards or antique swords.
Antique swords.
Invest in something safe.
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
I came into some money once, and as I was all set to blow it on a pair of diamond earrings, something I'd wanted since I was a little girl. But I knew it was foolish. So instead, I used it to secure my future.
You are so wise. I'm gonna draw you as an owl. With Fabio behind you.
Mom, what'd you do with the money?
I put your dad through dental school. Nobody say nothing!
Hey, Mom, listen.
I love that song.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it's a guitar.
I realize it's a guitar, Kira. They did teach us a little something in moron school. I meant, where'd you get it?
Van bought it for me.
Why would he do that?
Well, yesterday I would have said it's because he's an idiot, but today it's because he's the best brother-in-law on the planet.
Mom, you gotta come upstairs and see the Xbox Van got me.
Okay, what's going on? You can't use it up there. You don't even have a TV in your room.
I do now. I put it right next to my new foosball table.
Don't break it. It's going back.
Yeah, I mean, why would he need an Xbox? You can't write a beautiful song about your mother on an Xbox. Like, I love my mommy! Yeah!
Work on it. Where's Van?
He's out.
Yeah, out of his mind. Do you know he's out buying stuff like they're going to quit making it?
Uh-huh. Hey, Mom, which one of these cars goes better with my eyes?
You're looking at cars? Yeah. Yesterday you were practically in tears worrying about not having any money.
Well, yesterday we didn't have any money, but now we do, so I'm not worried. I'm giddy.
No. You don't want to be giddy. Giddy lives next door to Reckless, who shares an apartment with Stupid.
I know, yeah. Oh, sweet Van. I complimented him on the coat, and he just took it off and gave it to me like a movie.
I hope nobody compliments him on his pants.
He's gonna get a new coat on the way home from buying Brock golf clubs. That kid is generous to a fault.
Yes, to a fault. He needs to use that money to live on until he can find a new career.
Mom, there is plenty of money left.
Cheyenne, this is just day one. All this stuff has to go back.
Do not touch the coat. No, come on.
Oh, hey, Mrs. H. You don't need to be doing that. If the carpet's dirty, I'll just buy you a new house.
Well, that's awfully crazy of you, Van, but no thanks. We need to talk.
Okay, but my team's on the TV in a few minutes. Hey, listen to this. Somebody emailed them and said they should all wear a little sticker with my number on the back of their helmets. Okay, it was me. Hey, where is everybody?
Well, let's see. Cheyenne is looking at cars. Kira's up playing her guitar.
Yeah.
Brock's golfing. Jake's playing his new video games. Mm-hmm. And Barbara Jean's walking up down the street in her new coat yelling, "Check it out!"
Good, because I didn't want them to get jealous that I got you your own pizza.
You got me a pizza.
Mm-hmm. With everything on it.
Van, I can't accept your pizza.
Are you mad because I didn't get you something nicer?
We need to talk.
Well, I'm not talking unless you eat your pizza. Who will blink first? Yeah! I got you! You should have seen your face. You're hilarious when you pout.
Van, these are completely, gorgeous.
Well, you said you always wanted diamond earrings. Now you got them.
I don't know what to say.
Just say what's in your heart, Mrs. H.
Okay. Have you lost what little sense God gave you?
I think I figured out why you don't get a lot of gifts.
Man, you can't do this. You can't rip through this money like a bag of sour cream potato chips.
I'm not ripping through it.
50,000 goes pretty quick.
It's $100,000.
You have to pay a little thing called taxes. You have to pay taxes on that money, and it'll be about half.
Half?
Yeah.
I thought Bush was looking out for us rich guys.
And what's left after taxes will have to last until you figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. It's not to blow on a bunch of dumb gifts and one gorgeous pair of earrings. What's going on?
I don't know. I guess I just like the way it felt when I gave people stuff. The way they looked at me with that look.
What look?
That look everybody used to give me when I had a good game or got written about in the paper. You know, like I was a hero.
That look.
And now that I'm not playing football anymore, I'm not going to get that look. I go back to being dumb old Van.
I think I know a way you can get that hero look without being Diamond Jim Brady.
Me too. Rescue someone from a burning building. But there are never any fires in this neighborhood.
You want people to look at you like a hero? Then be a hero. Do something heroic with your life. Deal with this tough time that you're going through. Find your way.
I don't know what's going to happen to me, Mrs. H.
It's okay. Heroes never do. Now here, why don't you take these back? Later. Because right now I'm going to run up and down the street with Bart and Jean. Check it out! Now, previously on Reba.
I don't have very much time. Van's on his way in. But listen, I have to warn you. Do not make fun of his injury.
Why? What is it?
He broke his butt.
Have you ever heard of spinal stenosis? It's a narrowing of the spinal canal.
My spine is getting narrow? Is that why my pants have been feeling looser? No football, no money, no life. All I got to look forward to now is a lifetime of topical creams. For my bottom!
I'm lonely.
You scared the heck out of me. I could have hit you. See?
Ow. I came to see Van. What with his spine being narrow and his football career being over, talking to him makes me feel better about my life.
I'm really worried about him. I've never seen him so down.
Steve, right? There is no better place to be on a beautiful day than a smoke-filled bowling alley.
Are you okay? I mean, if you're still down about losing your football career, we can talk about it.
No, I'm fine. I've been through all the stages of grief. Denial, anger, unusually dry skin. And now I feel like a moist new man.
Okay, great. So I guess the next step is for you to find a new job.
A job?
Yep.
No way. I finally have all the time to do those things I missed when I was off playing football. Not just bowling. Important things. Going to the movies, seeing old friends, a little like gardening. I'm telling you, life is a cabaret now that I've got a narrow spine.
He's so happy. Wish I had a narrow spine.
Are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Signing up for another evening class, so I'm not going to be home until after dinner.
Another class? What are you trying to do? Graduate by morning? Honey, are you sure you can deal with all that, plus Elizabeth, too?
You're right, I can't. So can you pick up Elizabeth from preschool from now on?
No, I have a job, and you have a husband. He can't be doing anything that's more important than watching his daughter.
Okay, I'm off to the lake. It's a huge body of water with a house fish. Guess what I'm doing?
Picking Elizabeth up at 3.
Nope, the license says fishing.
Wait, let me get this straight. You want me to skip class to pick up Elizabeth so you can go fishing?
Yes, thank you, honey. You're the best wife ever.
You're picking up Elizabeth.
Shoot him!
Man, she's working really hard, and working hard builds character. You ought to try it sometime.
You know what else builds character? Fresh trout.
Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't you get Elizabeth and take her down to the grocery store and pick some up for dinner?
All right, fine. I'll buy fish. But I'm bringing a cooler full of beer to do it.
Catch me a carton of eggs while you're at it.
Hey, Reba, big news. I figured out why I was so lonely. I was so lonely because I was alone.
Oh, Barbara Jean, you can't be lonely as long as there's voices in your head.
No, Reba, I was seized with loneliness because I miss Brock. Yeah, and so I was thinking about asking him to move back in with me.
Wow, really?
Well, actually, I was thinking about asking you if you'd ask him for me.
Me? And why would I do that?
Because you're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Reba, please.
No, Barbara Jean, this is between you and Brock. I mean, if you're sure you want him back, ask him yourself. If you're just lonely, get a dog. Van, I'm home.
Elizabeth is asleep.
Oh, sorry. I'll try to keep it down. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I live here.
I'm Elizabeth's nanny.
Elizabeth. Oh. Van! Sorry. Van!
Oh, hey, Mrs. H. Oh, I see you've met Penny, our nanny.
You hired a nanny? I can't believe Cheyenne approved of this.
Oh, that's the beauty of her being so busy. She doesn't even know. Penny is great. Elizabeth's toys have never been cleaner. And she's teaching Jake Spanish.
Es verdad, Mama. Me gusta a Penny.
Buen acento, Jake.
Gracias, Penny.
Well, thank you very much, Penny, but Van can take over from here.
No, I can't. Penny is making chicken mole. That is the most complicated sauce in the Spanish language.
You want me to leave?
Oh, yes, take the rest of the day off with pay.
I'd love to, but I don't work for you.
Hey, I can't stay. I've got to get my lab stuff, but I will be back around. Hello?
You must be the mother. I will raise your daughter right.
Van hired a nanny.
What, Van?
Thank me later, honey. Have fun at school.
You know what? I've got class right now, but remind me to yell at you later.
Okay. Yeah, right. I'm not going to even remind her.
Van.
Oh, Mrs. H, what is the big deal? I want the best for my daughter. This way, Elizabeth gets to have quality time with me and quantity time with the professional.
The big deal is, I thought you were watching Elizabeth. That's your job.
I outsourced it.
Oh.
Come on, Mrs. H. Lots of people hire help. Why should I wait till I'm old to take some time off?
Ben! Ándale! Vamos!
I gotta go. Jake is El Mato. I'm learning Spanish, too.
There is a Mr. Brock at the back door. Also, there is a sullen young lady named Kira who wants her allowance with no questions about school, her friends, or her life. I will have a little chat with her while I make the polenta.
Who's that woman? And why did she pat me down with an antiseptic wipe?
Well, we've all wanted to.
It was actually quite refreshing.
To what do I owe this inconvenience?
Well, I'm having dinner at Barbara Jean's tonight, like we do every week, and I'm thinking about doing something a little risky.
Spending more than $4 on a bottle of wine?
No, asking her if I can move back in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, it's a little risky because I don't want to put any pressure on her. I mean, she's the one who kicked me out, and if she wants me to move back, she'll ask me to move back. But she hasn't asked me to move back, and it's killing me. And so I was wondering if you could, you know, kind of ask her if she's thinking about it.
So you want me to ask her to go to the prom with you?
Metaphorically, yes.
Look, Brock, you're not the only one a little nervous about all this.
Oh, my gosh. Are you saying that Barbara Jean has told you that she's thinking about asking me to move back in?
Yes, but don't you dare tell her I told you. When she does ask you, you act surprised. Not that fake, ridiculous surprise that you have. I mean, really surprised.
Oh, Reba, I just have... Oh. Brock. Hi.
Barbara Jean, wow! What a surprise.
What's up, Barbara Jean?
Well, I have some news, and since you're both here, I may as well tell you at the same time.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But it's okay. Please, continue.
The step that I'm about to take is a big commitment emotionally, and I know that there is always the possibility of getting hurt. But I have decided that it is worth the risk.
So, Barbara Jean, is there something you wanted to tell me?
Yes. I got a dog!
Wow, that is a surprise.
You got a dog? That's the big news?
Yeah. Oh, don't you just love her, Brock? Guess her name.
Cat food?
Brock! Her name is Brock!
You named her Brock? Get a short leash.
You named the dog Brock, but it's a girl.
Well, she spells it with a Q. Oh, does Brock want to live with Barbara Jean, huh? Yes, Brock does. Yes, he does. And you better not hog the whole bed. No. Oh, no. And not only is she cute, she is great protection.
Yeah, if you get attacked by a tiny little man.
Oh, no, she is scared of men. And yes, I could have gotten a bigger dog, but stop it, Brock. But, you know, bigger dog, bigger mess. I'm not even sure she poops.
So, Barbara Jean, honey, is there anything else that you wanted to ask me? You know, anything at all? I have no idea what.
Nope. Well, I better get home. It is time for Brock's worm medication. It's rectal. Now, Reba, I can't thank you enough for the idea. If you hadn't suggested I get a dog, you know, I'd still be lonely. Does Brock want to give Reba a kiss? Huh? Did he? No, I didn't think so. Because Brock only loves Barbara G. Yes, you did.
Maybe you ought to get a cat.
And that's how it was?
Wow. Well, I guess my life is better than growing up in a rebel camp in the jungles of Colombia. Mom, thanks for raising me with a roof, heat, and running water.
Penny, that was amazing.
No big deal. I grew up in Seattle.
You know, I'm kind of getting used to having you around. Hey, would you hand me the garbage under the sink?
I would love to, but I don't work for you.
Cheyenne. Honey, wake up. How's class going?
Oh, no. Mom. I was just so tired. I only meant to close my eyes for like 5 minutes.
I was in this dream where Van bowled so much all his teeth fell out. You ever have that one?
Cheyenne, you're stretching yourself way too thin.
Oh, it's more than stretching, Mom. It's cardio, it's diet, it's a lot of work.
I meant with your classes. Honey, you gotta slow down.
No, I don't have a choice. I have to graduate early. I'm the breadwinner now.
What?
Yeah. My husband's not working. I have to pay the bills and put a roof over our heads and buy clothes and food and everything.
Oh, honey, no, you don't. I do. Cheyenne, pushing yourself beyond your limits isn't going to help anything.
Well, I don't know what else to do.
Talk to your husband. Tell him how you feel.
What kind of wife do you think I am? My husband is going through a very difficult time, and the last thing he needs is me on his back. He has a weak spine.
He has a narrow spine. Your father has the weak spine.
am I supposed to tell my husband that I think his life has peaked, that his best days are behind him?
Well, you don't have to say it like that. Van had a great time playing football, but it wasn't going to last forever. He'll find something. Maybe nothing as glamorous as football, but life isn't about glamour. It's about finding the little moments of joy that you can share with your family.
I know, I feel like we've had such bad luck.
No. You've had good luck. Bad luck would have been if the doctors hadn't have found it, and Van could have really gotten hurt.
I never thought of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Top that, Penny.
Here you go. Mm-hmm. So, more salt, huh? Yeah.
Hey, Barbara Jean.
Hey.
Gee, honey, do you really think it's sanitary to have a dog up on the counter?
Well, of course it is. Here, taste this.
Needs a little salt.
Yeah. Brock, no!
Hey, but
No, not you, Brock. Brock. Well, that is just so funny. She only does that to you.
And yet, with one stomp of my foot, I could put an end to it. Barbara Jean, can't we put the dog out in the yard or something?
No!
Gosh.
It's dark out there. Now, you are both important to me, and I want you to get to know each other better. Now, you go sit down, and I'll get the appetizers. Say something nice to her.
You know, my favorite part of Old Yeller was the ending.
Brock!
Now what? I can't talk to a dog.
What is wrong with you? Why are you being so hostile to her?
Because I was here first.
What?
Why'd you get a dog, Barbara Jean?
Because you need a license to get a monkey.
You never wanted a dog before.
Well, I was never lonely before.
I mean, you don't have to be lonely. We've been making really good progress. You know, I thought that you were gonna invite me to move back. Instead, you replaced me with Brock.
Well, I got scared. Okay? You know, suddenly everything just became very real to me. And, Brock, I kept thinking, what if you do come back? And I get all happy like I was before, and then everything just falls apart again. I really couldn't take that.
Honey, I love you. I'm not gonna let things fall apart, I swear.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I love you, Barbara Jean.
Oh, I love you too, Brock. Well, not you, Brock. Brock. You know what? I just realized this could get confusing. From now on, I'm gonna call you Reba.
I love it. I love it. Say, can we put Reba outside?
Oh, I think so. There you go, Reba. Reba, no! No!
Oh!
We need to talk. Now. This has been coming for a long time. Bring it on, Cheyenne. Not you, him.
Stop yelling. You know who has the right to yell? 15,000 refugees, that's who.
Okay, who wants to go upstairs and play a nice game of Monopoly?
Monopoly is the game of capitalist pigs.
Viva la revolution!
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Parcheesi it is.
What's going on?
It's about the nanny.
Let me guess. You want to get rid of her?
No, actually, I want to keep her.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna need someone to help us take care of Elizabeth while you're looking for a job.
A job? What is it with everybody wanting me to get a job? I'm not ready.
Well, when are you gonna be ready, Van?
I don't know, Cheyenne. Forgive me if I'm not rushing out looking for a job that I'm gonna hate to replace the one I love.
Well, you can't fish for the rest of your life.
I can if someone teaches me.
But I thought that you were adjusting.
Well, I'm not. I'm doing all this stuff to distract myself so I don't have to sit here and think about how screwed up everything is. Football was all I knew, Cheyenne. I think I need to be lost for a little while.
Cheyenne, is everything okay?
Yeah, no, everything's great.
Dinner is ready.
You know what? I'm gonna get lost after the chicken mole.
Is that dinner for me, too?
Sure, you too. Will you show me where you keep the cheese grater?
I'd love to, but I don't work for you.